guys, it's Krista and welcome back. And this is, I've only ever filmed one of these, but I'm calling them my peanut gallery observations. You know, I'm sitting in the cheap seats. I haven't paid as much money to sit up by the orchestra, but I'm chucking candy, ice, peanuts at the people standing on stage. So, my first one was how I find it a huge annoyance and nuisance when people hold up the bottom and then wait for their camera to focus. Hey, I believe you. But anyway, you guys can go watch that video. It's way back in one of my first ones. So, but what today's peanut gallery observation video about is deception in packaging. And I'm going to hold up a couple of lip glosses and show you. On first glance, here's two. Which one would you think has more product? Well, immediately your eye is going to go to the bigger package, right? But if you turn and look at how tiny the actual container is that holds product, how slender that is, and how wide the base is, these have the exact same amount of product in them. This was a $14 lip gloss, and this is buxom, and I can't remember what I paid for this. I want to say they're $18, maybe? That seems about right. So, and this is a cargo gloss, and it was $14. I think they run $14.50. So, you know, most people gravitate and they think just because it has this big honking tube that you're going to get a lot of product, and that especially when people have the mindset like, oh, like say they think they can't afford a Chanel lip gloss and this has 0.29 ounces in it. Well, as I show you all of these, you will be shocked to find out this is the cheapest lip gloss. Now, not per item, this is $32.50 is the cost of this, but I have this Chantecaille gloss right here, which I love. This is classic. It's the only one that I own. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this because this one contains almost 3 times as much lip gloss. This is $34. This is 0.10 ounces. 0.10. This is 0.29. So, when you factor that in, of course, why would you buy a Chantecaille gloss other than you just want to throw your money away? I got this one for free. I really love the color, but I'm thinking I can find something that I like better or comparable for the same amount of money, but have it last for a really, really, really long time. Now, Makeup Forever, it's an $18 gloss, and in some people's grand scheme of things, and I'm not talking about, you know, I mean, Revlon makes a pretty decent gloss, but when you start, like Tim Talia, she did away with her pricing system on her reviews, and I'm really kind of bummed out about that because she did the math on, she would calculate what it would cost you per, like for a full ounce of something to just like really drive home what crazy prices that these are. This is 0.09. 0.09. This is 0.15. But again, if you turn that tube over, it's really hard to see. I'll do it at an angle. If you turn that tube over, look how tiny the actual packaging is. It's just a fat package. It is no different than the glass bottle Chanel foundation or Dior foundation versus the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus that comes in the little thin plastic squeezy bottle. People think they're getting ripped off when in fact the rip-off is in the heavier duty, more luxury packaging because they want you to think you're getting more than you are. It's all just deceit and lies. And of course, they do it across the board, not just in our lip glosses, but they do it on your food packaging. When it says it has 0 trans fats, it's a big bleeping lie. Okay, read my lips. It is a big, insert expletive, lie. When a package says it has no trans fats, What it's saying is it has no trans fat per the package's serving size. Let's take Triscuits, if you guys know what Triscuits are. They're one of my favorite crackers when I do eat a cracker. A Triscuit serving size is 2. Just sort of like a package of Oreos. We wouldn't get fat if we followed the recommended serving sizes on anything that we eat, but we don't. Here in the United States in particular, we are a supersized nation, and that's how come we are all a bunch of fat asses, because nobody eats things that are the size of the palm of your hand. You can eat whatever you want throughout the day, provided the serving size in 3 meals is no bigger than the palm of your hand. Yeah. Has anybody seen mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving? It's a whole honkin' bowl of them. But that's in the food industry, but it is across the board. And people willingly, because Angelina Jolie, she doesn't wear this color, but she loves Chantecaille glosses. And so there's an appeal to that I put this on and I think, oh, Angie wears this brand, and it's a luxury brand. And I'm not saying that Chantecaille doesn't have nice stuff. This is a nice gloss, but I had found a write-up on carlasugar.net where they had jumped the price of these like $4 a tube, but they didn't give you more product. I mean, that's insane. And I'm here to tell you that this $14.50 gloss didn't cost any more to develop or manufacture than this one that has just under half or a little over half the amount that this one does. So for you ladies out there who think you can't afford Chanel, or you think, oh my gosh, that's so expensive, because like this one's $32.50, these are $28.50. This has 0.19 ounces in it. It has the just under what's in my Carez in there. So there's a little bit of dishonesty going here, but I think the Chanel glosses, hands down, across the board, if you would just sit down with your little calculators and crunch the math, are actually your best buy. It is your best buy, certainly over a Buxom gloss. It is certainly a better buy over the Cargo gloss. It's definitely a better buy than the Makeup Forever gloss, and it's damn sure a better buy than the Chantecaille gloss, which costs more, and you get, like I said, this 1/3 the amount that's in this. 1/3. 1/3. $34? $32.50. So that is it for my deceit in packaging peanut gallery observations, otherwise known as PGOs. So if you guys have any complaints, gripes about products where you feel like you're kind of getting ripped off, especially in the packaging. Now, I'm not saying not to go out and buy a gloss. I really, really, really like this Makeup Forever gloss. Now, if I can find a dupe for it, I absolutely, positively will. Or I will just know when I make that purchase that I'm not getting a lot of product for my money. So that is it, guys. I hope you found that helpful. At the very least, I hope you found my rant entertaining, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.